pack.
Mhm. All right. Everything should be good. Wait, it's on the OLS website, right? The draft now? Wait, can I even see that?
You're at like the draft right now, right?
Do I go to draft? Uh, well, that's for my team. Yeah, what I see is my team. How do I get to?
I think you can ask them for the number in their link, or just ask them for the URL or something.
Yeah.
Or wait, no.
I forget how it
Not,
works.
wait, no. Yeah, I remember there was like a pop-up that went to like a DraftLol link or something.
Oh, yeah. How do I? Yeah, bro. W website for this Ragul guy. We need to redo draft. Well, I don't even see the draft. Apparently they drafted already. Hold on. Let me message Ragul.
I think your volume sounds good.
All right, word.
I think. Because I
Yeah,
definitely.
it's usually like from what I've seen, it's usually fun. Hold on. Apparently there's some. Some issues with draft, but Okay. There we go. All right. In draft here. So blue side does look to ban Vlad, Oriana, Ari in case of some. They're just going straight mid lane bans here against Ethan. Mel first pick for blue side here. Red will pick Ezreal. Okay. Now, I do believe Red's bot lane is the weaker portion of their team. I know Ethan is definitely the strongest member on their team, so I think that's usually who they try to play for. Sorry, this is mad quiet, and I'm like tweaking out. Where's this? What is that? Okay. So Maokai Flex, I mean, it's definitely going to be Maokai support from what I'm going to assume, just because they're going to want to play a stronger mid jungle, but you could definitely still do that with a Maokai for sure. Okay, so Xayah Nautilus picked up. Nautilus is pretty good, just generally speaking, especially in the sense of OLS, just because, and just in general, I mean, point and click CC. So yeah, it will be the Jarvan coming out for Nightshine. What are they saying? I think he should be in more jungles. So Wukong set will be banned for blue side here. Rise being banned, so basically just gonna be 5 mid lane. Yep, 5 mid lane champs banned here. And he will just pick Victor. Victor definitely one of the stronger mid lane champs of this season so far. Will be Silas picked into the jungle. Quite the interesting one. I'm not a huge fan of Silas jungle nowadays, but not a bad pick at all. Horn. Blue Shy definitely has some good scaling here and good mid game, especially with the Nautilus. They have a little bit of a mix of everything. I wonder what they are going to pick top here. on red, so we'll be Renekton. That guy is a Renekton one trick, if I'm not mistaken. Um, yeah, Ruckasuck, I do believe, mainly plays Renekton. Let me check. Ruckasuck. He's been playing other stuff, but I do think. I don't know. This is quite the match history. But it's okay. It's like I know what this match history feels like. It's like I know. So. Quite the tired fellow, but I should be locked in. Low-key, I do gotta pull up. I mean, no one's really typing, but I do gotta pull up chat on my phone. Didn't even think about that. So, relatively speaking, looking at draft here, I'd prefer. Actually, I don't even know. I think both are pretty solid compositions here. I think going into the later stages, red side may struggle a little bit just with some damage. Good EPS sources on blue. Okay. Let me turn this down. Turn up my game volume. Okay. Oh. Wrong one.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Okay. Remember all my hotkeys.
Minions have
Yeah.
spawned.
Will just be standard 5-point from both teams here. Both bot lanes warding middle brush. Actually, why did I lie? I said that blue team or red team's bot lane is the weaker. It's actually they're pretty good overall too, I think. The lower ranked players are what, their jungle support? Good poke coming out from Mel here in mid lane. We're not good. You guys generally win this lane early. Now, Alkai is pretty chunked out here, but I got used for Mel here in mid lane. I'm not too sure what happened there. Ooh, big hook coming up from Blue. Does force the flash out of Maokai. I mean, Thomas in the mid lane is just getting cooked right now. Is probably running here. Now, Warren does have to run. There's not. Okay. Well, that is. The flash EQ was a gap closer. That's all I'm gonna say. Green Fox is checking here, is trying to look for something, but not sure if you'll find it. And Tito's going over to Jargon here. Not a great start. I did see the angle he was going for, but I don't think he even wins after. If he would even kill the dead kid, I think he just loses afterwards. Now, Police is. Oh, yeah. Oof is just dead on my screen. Not a good start for blue here. Ruckus is just continuing to get out-traded by Ord, though. Big trades in top lane. And does look like Wanda does die in top. I'm not falling. Dragon does go in. Does look like they were actually able to kill Ezreal there. Red is pinging to look to the spot. Disconnect. Does happen. Good pause. Okay. Give me time. I should probably do this real quick.
A summoner has reconnected.
Wait. So now this Renekton and Jarvan are in a pretty good spot here. Tier is bought for the Israel here now. Xayah should have enough gold for BF, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, she does buy a BF sword. And call. So it's looking just to try to maximize gold here for this Xayah. Both junglers here on the top side. Renekton is starting to play these trades a lot better now. Definitely look a lot more winning for him. Good buffer here. Ooh, really good ability usage by the Renekton there. Being into the wall, so it does give a short, I think it does a shorter animation, if I'm not mistaken, being into the wall. Meanwhile, Jarvan does pick up a kill onto the Chalice in the jungle. I don't think Ruckus can do anything here anymore. He's just gonna look to proxy this wave and take a base. He could proxy one more. Silas is in his bot side. Realistically speaking, he should just he could have walked down one more. Now, bot lane is ahead for blue here. Xayah is up 700 gold. And Solo Bell in the mid lane, and he does actually live there. Lives on 1 HP. Not a good start for blue here. Grabs are spawning in 15 seconds. Does look like Chalice will probably just try to take the Drake here with his bowling here since they are the stronger pieces of the puzzle right now. pause. Okay, we are back into the game here. Alvin is looking to go in and that's going through. But that does end up going to Nala, so good flash auto coming out, but I don't think they'll be able to kill him. A lot of flashes being used, and they actually don't even end up killing the Vladimir here, so it's not even that good. A lot of gold does go over to Nala, so he will get tankier, but last not the greatest outcome here. Knockout is mid. Gonna look the flash. Mel will probably just go down to the ignite. Oh, does live with 1 tick of HP. Unleash TPs do come out, so we'll have a basket TPs coming out. Big trade. This is the point where Nectin stops doing damage to Ornn. The double cloth, or not double cloth, the chain vest, rainbow vest combo. Garvin is top here. Garvin does miss once again on this top game, but this time Columbo will live still. Ornn does have TP, so we'll probably just get the TP back to lane here. Back Cleaver is finished for the Renekton. No Sky. And Jarvan. Okay, so Renekton is going to be back to winning his straight. I mean, trade's always going to end out even just with Bramble Vest, and I think this one is at this point. He is just tanking. Hello, Ornn ult? Hello? Hello? Okay. Thank God. I don't know if I was gonna be able to. I don't even know. I was actually about to have an aneurysm. Not that it is used. They do flash over. Will only end up being a kill onto the Silas here. Silas is kind of homeless. Connecting this TP back to top here. Drake should be free for red. Will be the Infernal Drake, so... Or no, the Hexagon, sorry. Mental finish onto Zai here. Nectin is just proxying the wave here. He's looking to build either Sterex or Surge in second. We'll be Ocean Soul this game. I think Rucksack should have waited. I think Rucksack misplayed that a little bit. I think he should have waited for a little bit on his Fury before he pushed one in. Looks like Green Fox will just go down here.
Spread my word.
Mel ult not doing too much at this stage in the game. I don't think there was that many stacks either on the... We will look for this grunt with Edgeworth there. Quick business, TP just come out. Guild being used. Vlad does have ulti. Oh my god, good though. Does force the flash out of the Zaya there. I mean, that'll be one of the main difficulties for the Zaya here this game. He's playing into his Victor here, especially with how accelerated he is. Look for easy help in the edge here. Just straight down for wow. Mel does no damage. Nice one. Mel will end up going down as well. I mean, yeah, this is just a rough game. For blue here. They are not necessarily out. Quite bold from both here. Yeah. Victor is just so accelerated in this game. Another pause, probably for internet once again.
A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has disconnected. A summoner has reconnected.
Alright, so we are back into the game here. Sterix is finished on both the top and jungler here. So you are going to have a really strong weapon in these team fights. Even if we do get to these team fights, I haven't seen a 5v5 from Blue at all. And we probably won't see one for a good while, probably till till the fourth breakthrough. They are looking out to the Vlad here. Yeah. This is like a pretty losing fight. Damage just come out. Red Ropes end up winning his bot right here. Renekton does get out on the top side as well, so Red are just really just dominating this game. Red will just start to straight through and let's see. Ornn items are starting to come online here. Not too sure how much of a difference they'll make nowadays. I feel like they definitely lost value. here. Let's force the flash. After ult does come out, will not find anything. TP is coming out mid here from the Vladimir. Oh my god, I keep saying Vlad. From the Victor. And will actually just go down. So 1,000 gold does actually go to the Zaya here. They are looking to try to collapse on her. We'll probably just look to collapse onto this Nautilus instead. Good flash coming out, so we'll force the flash out of Bloof. He is coming out from Mel, not too sure what we're keeping in for, but it is okay. We'll clear the ward here. This Zaya is pretty big here, so I think honestly this whole game is on her at this point. No MR on this Ornn yet, so we'll still take a lot of damage from this Victor. Victor just does have a lot of damage here, though. We'll be able to do a lot of damage towards these squishier targets still. Gaia should look to invest into... Honestly, yeah, I would even buy Maw this game, even though there's only 1 AP. I don't think it's that awful. Victor ult does come out here. You have 50 seconds on Drake, so we'll actually be able to get that out before Drake, which is pretty good for this Zaya here. Garvin is looking to try to get some vision here into this bot side. They are looking for a play onto this Renekton here, but does look like a little lost here. Drake is up in 25 seconds here. But it looks like Zaya is either going towards optics or the shield bow here. This looks like they are just going to give up this Drake. Yeah, I can. Should have said something out loud, big dog.
Sorry, I don't want to.
It looks like they are trying to make a plan for nothing top here. We'll just get his Dominus and his Sterix out, so nothing too crazy. Let me just do this. So they will just push this top turret here. Look to siege, be able to get this top tier 1 here. Try to open up inside things for blue. Yeah, we've got quite the. Honestly, I mean, this Zaya is very strong. Let's have a lot of gold in her pocket. Is basically a whole item and a half up on this Ezreal. Yeah, she's up 4k gold on this Ezreal. Red is picking towards the damage.
Despite the gold difference, it is still really hard for this Zaya to play because you got a lot of CC coming from the red side, right?
Yeah, from the main she cards is getting this Victor. Oh, now that one's going up. Green Fox does flash over the wall here, trying to look to get something in. Meanwhile, Combo does try to go in. Will get summed up by the Victor cage here. Good engage coming out from Jarvan here. Will does actually get one shot here. They are starting the cage still though. Zaya ult does come out, flashes and cleanse being used. Root does come out. Flash Q from Ezreal does pick up the kill here, and that will be a triple over to this Ezreal. They are TPing towards his bot wave, looking to push. They do have Baron. Nautilus is the only one alive to defend this, and might be game here. No, they are up. They're up. But yeah, as you can see, very hard game to play for Zaya. I think this comp is just too hard to play. Really. It's not bad on paper, but I just think the Silas is just too hard to play in this game. There's a lot of easy CC.
There's a lot of HP also.
Yeah.
like Silas's only real target is Ezreal here, and Ezreal is either being bodyguarded by like Victor slash Maokai or just being away.
Yeah. I think that's just one of the big issues here this game. I mean, Ezreal is building another tier. Is this some kind of new build? I have no clue about double tier Ezreal.
I believe it's for Archangels.
Yeah. I can understand the thought process of it. I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah, I think it's better. I mean, it would be better if he went Seraph's Embrace and then went Manamune. Because the shielding from the Seraph's Embrace is much better than the like extra attack
Damage,
damage.
yeah. So, we'll see. Titanic Hydra finish on to the Jarvan. That
They
good
melt the
Xylo.
Silas.
Right. This Maokai is legit just walking at his side, so
One
it
does
just
get triple
is
knockup, but it's
impossible to play this game here. And that will just be game coming over for red side here. Really well played from them. Like I said, I just think Blue's comp was definitely just too hard to play. I don't think Mel is bad. I understand there's a little bit of a skill gap in them. So, will be GG's. There's definitely ways that Blue can win, I feel. I think they just kept dying over and over was the big issue. I would like to see Green Fox on something with more dueling ability. I feel like Silas doesn't really have the dueling ability as a 1v1 jungler. I feel like he loses to almost every jungler 1v1. Especially like level 4.
I also think that like utility junglers are also pretty. For example, like Sejuani.
Oh yeah, I would think like a Xin Zhao or Sejuani would definitely be like a lot more useful that game. For sure. I understand the thought process of the Silas. Like there was a lot of good ults that game. I just think it was just too hard to execute.
And like too hard to execute literally as well, because that Silas is having to do like thousands of damage for one player, and they also have like a lot of sustain, so it's like really hard.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, now we will see what they decide to do for this next game here. So I would like to see probably like I said, something with more agency in the jungle, just because I felt like Silas is just one of those junglers where it's very feast or famine. So just seeing him on something, like one of your classic bruisers here. So
Like Vi, for example.
yeah. Let me wait for this invite here. But I mean, looking at these mid bands, I mean, they have 2 mids less for him to choose from, but I'm assuming they're probably just going to go for this 5 mid laner ban once again. Which wouldn't surprise me in the slightest.
confirm what was Amumu's biggest fear. It pledged that never shall someone become his friend. It pledged that he shall be alone until his end. Sorrow and despair became too much to bear.
Let's see. Never mind, I'm dumb. LOL, game 2. Spectator. Who is... Hold on. I'm receiving a phone call.
Caused a wicked tantrum that he never could control.
Hi, I am back. Sorry. So, does look like I am gonna assume that it's Aatrox Flex.
Yeah, Nightshine does play that jungle.
Yeah,
a
I think
lot.
it's generally better in the jungle. But we'll see. I think pretty safe bot lane from blue here once again. With the Sivir, I do like. I think this might be a hard Jinx game. I mean, it really just depends on how this Milio actually plays. Yeah, will this be the 5 mid lane ban once again?
Same for Sivir, I feel like. A little bit, depending on obviously the rest of the champions, but
I mean, if he does pick like a frontline like tank in the jungle as well, or like bruiser, I think it's like the freest Sivir game ever. So it really just depends on what they pick jungle here. Wow, there is not that many mids up. Nivea is up. Azir. I don't really know how much of the champions he plays. Syndra is up. So a lot of the mid champs that he does play are still available. Echo. So with the Echo ban, I'm assuming they are looking for Syndra here on 4-5. So we'll be Ziggs mid. So not too sure if he'll still pick the Syndra here. Ziggs does outrange the Syndra. So yeah, we will have a Vi here. So this does look like a very difficult Jinx game now, especially with a Vi here. Not much the Milio can actually peel from the Vi. So will be Aurora picked up as well as a response into the Ziggs. I'm wondering what they're going to pick for jungle here on red. Oh. Ivern. Yeah, I think this game's doomed. I think blue just has a crazy good draft here. And red's draft is kind of just cheeks. Red has double enchanter with one melee champ, and I just feel like that's kind of just cheeks. Not even kind of, that is just cheeks. So we just will have to see how this game goes.
You were saying how it's like hard for red side, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think I don't know if the damage is there.
Yeah, they're lacking a lot of damage, and like I said, like it's very hard for these enchanters to get value, considering their main like form of engage is the set just walking at them.
Or like maybe a daisy, but even then it's like really hard, I feel like.
I feel like maybe in later stages of the game they might have a chance, but even then I feel like a lot of their lockdown is just so good.
They will just need to like they will need to fight really carefully in team fights. I think if they want to win, because like this Vi Aurora will just be on Jinx permanently.
Yeah, and it's like double shielding like supports just have like very diminishing value.
Unless their ADC is like kinda 1v9, I suppose.
But even then, like it's like the Jinx just like walks up and like gets one shot by the Aurora even through shield. So we will just see. Is the spectator just broken? I hope not. Oh, there we go.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
Okay. Oh. Raid's going out onto the Ivern here. That does actually hurt his first clear. I feel like he has to smite a camp earlier. Just because of how the Ivern passive works. Oh, they did switch out their mid. I think this was their actual mid, if I'm not mistaken. Good trades coming out from both top laners. Good flash coming out from Set.
Take it in.
Ooh, does auto minion, so won't get any healing. Orchestra could look to just walk at the set here and try to fight him. No W available for set.
I think Seth does just kill with.
No, he has no W.
Oh,
That W
I said
level
he-
1 is like 20 seconds. He might have. I think he might have just killed him with autoing. I think if he just tries to just auto him down there. No flash. Very cool. Red bot lane is winning pretty hard though. Ripsec might be dead. Might just die to Ivan with red buff. Oh. I will not speak. Vi is top, but I do think Seth just walks around. I mean, we're falling into that same situation as last game where top side just gets so far behind that it doesn't even matter. I mean, this Aatrox is 3-0 and it hasn't even taken a base yet. Ooh, barely misses that kill. Mid lane.
I see your spirit.
Oh.
this Ziggs is a survivor.
That was quite the flash cue from the Ziggs. I mean, it's definitely just panic.
Did Aurora like go too far in, trying to get the kill on Ziggs?
Yeah, I mean, he lived under turret with like 1 HP.
That is not good.
I think
because
that
of
gold is still even in mid. Yeah, actually.
Yeah, but it's a mental thing. It's a mental thing, I think. Or like it's kind of frustrating.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, the one bow is. He's just dead. Yeah, I think top is just doomed. Did get the shield off before he got hard, but it does not matter. He will just come through for 3 bot. I don't think they can look for a dive. I don't think this Jinx has any real damage yet.
spirit. This should help. Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, does take the ult back, but we'll still end up living using W. But, I mean, this game is slowly getting out of. Oh, there's just no damage on Columbo. I mean, it was a good attempt. It's just a whole item to garage sale. Yeah, I mean, that's just not even playable.
Lord.
I mean, blue does get the Drake here. Will be first Drake, so next Drake. Oh, where is it? Forgot to do that. So next Drake is Infernal. Grubs are up. Ivern really can't do in this game. So it should just be Grubs simply once again, even with 5 even on the bot side here. Ooh. That can W really get anything. Ooh, good damage, but Brad does look onto the island here. Might actually go down. Oh my god. Crazy fight in the mid lane. Meanwhile, bot lane does pick up the kill onto the Aurora, so this Jinx is very accelerated. I think the downfall of this game might just be this top laner, but you'll see how far his lead actually will take him. I don't think it's the easiest Aatrox game to pilot, but I think with this how far ahead he is, I mean he's level 11 with the quest, so
Yes, that is actually like somewhat of like a sign of life from Red Team, I think. Those like 3 kills that they picked up. But it's still gonna be hard for them to like fully get back in the game. They're gonna need to shut down this Aatrox soon.
yeah. I mean ideally you want this gold and this Jinx as well, I think.
Yeah, Columbo is going to be doing some damage, but that HP regen is really fair and balanced.
Sundered Sky passive and full 0 to half HP. It's not expecting that. This looks like Columbo will just be chopped cheese.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
They're gonna maybe look to dive this Sivir, but it's really hard, I think.
Sivir is staying, so she does want to play it.
You will have a double E for this. Or
Ivan does
is it E or double E? E, sorry, yeah.
W is the wave clear one. With the bounce. Ooh, does he cancel this? Oh yeah, he did. So,
I think this bot lane is looking much stronger for the red side though.
oh yeah, for sure. I think the main issue though is just there's no one this Jinx can hide behind. Set does flash out quite early. Jinx is
Ziggs
on
has that
her
R,
way.
so this might be okay for red team. I think. Yeah, you're trying.
Jinx gets reset. A good flash.
They might be able to kill the Aatrox if that ult does go off cooldown.
Yeah. We would for 3. That isn't too bad. I mean, objective bounties are up now, so more opportunities for this red side to get gold. Maybe a knight disco down here. Good deal. Rumble Vest is completed onto the... Not ideal. Ult. Rumble will this be able to walk out though, so... Not the worst.
This tower will go down top side. But on the other side, they might have like some prior electric maybe, but they would need to go right now.
Will just get the picture, and Thief just gets evaporated. And Vile does get located onto the Green Flux there, and yeah. This game looks dunzo. Looks like we'll pop ults here. Zeke's bomb. Will get used.
Milio is walking into dangerous territory, is gonna get ran down to 25% HP or so.
Blue will just continue to keep sieging here.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Green Fox is on the side here. Let's have daisies available. Ghost is popping Imps, but response they will just use Silver R. They will try to maybe look onto the Braum here. Flash is used. Jinx ult does connect. Jinx has a reset. Will continue to chase on this Aatrox. Will get the shutdown after Aatrox. Vi does end up getting proof here. Jinx is just free hitting it. It is spacing very well.
Wise live there?
Jinx just picked up a triple kill here.
Also dies. This is really bad.
Oh my god.
A lot of shutdowns over
A lot of
to
gold
red
over to
side.
Jinx here. She did just pick up a good chunk of gold. So does have a full item in base worth of gold. Wonder if she just buys IE instead of finishing her Z item.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I think that might be the play, just to buy the IE instead of finishing.
They're gonna need to protect the president, who is Jinx here. I think as their win con.
So Drake is up in a minute 30. Both teams showing their posture towards the bot side here. Flora is top and with the win. They will just look for all in on Jinx here. Rekisock is going very deep here. They should just be able to kill this Jinx here. And I mean, yeah, when you play like that, it is unplayable for Red, please. Red no longer has a play. But Diggs is pushing bot lane, so he will look to get some gold there. Aatrox does have no sticks. Flash is used by Rumble to skip the W. Green Fox will end up killing Green Fox will end up going down. See? And yeah. Vi has no flash, which is a great fight, but no TP available on the set, so they probably will have to look to give it. We will.
Aatrox has no aura.
Oh
Aatrox
my god.
does not die at all.
We will take the inhib pretty early. About 20 minutes, that's not the worst. Honestly, Blue could maybe look for Baron here, force a Baron fight, and then try to just win the game from there. Aurora TP is now available. So we'll wait for someone to show on the spot wave before she pushes. It does have an item. The Witchcraft is built by this Aatrox, not the worst this game. I feel like shields on the other hand yet though, so I'm not too sure. Ooh. Well played by Buster. A little bit of BM by Aatrox. Things are going out towards the Baron here. Roar does have TP. We'll just look the base TP top. Looks like he does miss all of his abilities. And that will just be the 23-minute ban for Blue here. On soul point as well. Great ult onto the Jinx. Jinx will just go down. And
Oh my Aurora.
Aurora again is just absolutely insane. Gunbuster will be able to kill the Vi here, but should not matter. Game will receive GG from there, and Blue Team just with a dominant pre-game series here. So very well played from Blue this series.
A summoner has
And I mean, I just think, yeah, like I feel like what I pointed out with that draft was like double enchanter. This Jinx had no one to stand in front of. I mean, there's just a lot of issues with that comp, but all in all, very, very good series from Blue side here. What's the next game? The next game is tomorrow. Oh, that is my game. JB Roaster's team versus Nigel's team. There's a 1.5 minute glimmer of hope. Yeah, there was. I just saw that.
Should we do an interview?
An interview?
I don't know.
I don't know about an interview. I think that was just quite the stomp of the game.
Post-game interview.
We could, but not this game. I don't feel like. I think that game was just quite the stomp. So, well, GG's. Thanks for joining me on the cast.
Yeah.
And hopefully someone casts the game tomorrow. So, alright. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-byes.